say something?
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Yes. First, let's tell me your full name.
My name is Linh and I am the student of Academic 1.
Linh. There are 3 parts in this test. In part 1, you answer some basic questions about you.
Yes.
And for part 2, you'll be given a topic count. You have 1 minute to think about it. And you can take note if you wish. And after 1 minute, you have to talk about it in about 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
If I stop you, Elisa, your talk is already more than 2 minutes, so don't worry, you guys stop. For part 3, we discuss a question related to part 2 topic. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
So where are you from?
I'm from Hanoi, Vietnam. I'm from the capital city in the north side of Vietnam.
How often do you go out with friends?
I usually go out with my friend in the weekend. If I don't have too much homework, we usually go for a walk or talk about our daily story.
What do you usually do together?
We usually play Uno, play some card game or some board game like chess to train our logical thinking.
You prefer outdoor or indoor activity?
It's better for me to choose outdoor activity because I want to be close with nature, and I think that do the outdoor activity will get me more energetic.
And how important are friends in your life?
I think friends is a very important part of my life. I'm an introvert, so I don't have too much friends, but all of my friends is very close with me, and I have a group of my best friend. We usually say our daily life and our experiment, and we are where we can rely on each other when we have something bad in our life.
Are friendship different when you grow up compared to when you were a child?
I think just because when you grow up, your friend will be who with the same hobby with you and the same opinion with you. Because when you was a child, all you need with friend is be close with you because you can go far. When I was a child, all my friend is be near with me, but now my friend can be everywhere in Hanoi city. But we have the same hobby and same thing to do.
Okay, good. So now, you will be given the topic. Describe an interesting place you have visited. You have 1 minute to think about it. Okay, 1 minute start. Okay, Linh, let's talk.
So I think I will talk about the aquarium. I went to the aquarium in Table Mill with my family.
going.
I find interesting because I can see the sea creatures, and I saw in the aquarium I saw the sea creature and read about them, and I listened to the and I listened to hear and I listened about them to got knowledge about them. And I think it's where you can get close to the nature, especially the marine life in the bottom of Hanoi. So that's the reason why I would recommend it to the author.
Okay, thank you. So now let's move to the last part of your speaking text. What are the advantages and disadvantages of international travel?
I think the advantage is you can widen your knowledge and widen your view of opinion, where you get to where it's extremely different with where you born and grow up. But the disadvantage is go to international trip is usually cost a lot of money, and sometimes it's easy to get lost with your from your parent or your friends. And I think another reason that it has some disadvantages that you can get difficult because your language is not very fluently, so the resident in the local can understand you.
You think it is important for young people to travel?
I think it's a very important point because if young people go travel, they can get the experiment and they can train your life and they can train your social skill like communicate skill and self-help skill, because when they are in home with their parents, they usually be in
Okay, so how has tourism affected the development of Vietnam, your country?
Can you repeat that?
How has tourism affected the development of your country?
The tourism make a big money to the budget of Vietnam, but I think they has done some bad effect to Vietnam, like they put the little wherever they reach, and sometimes they get and sometimes they didn't really understand the Vietnamese residents, so they had a bad impress with Vietnam.
What impact can tourism have on the environment?
Can you repeat that?
What impact can tourism have on the environment? What are the effects of tourism on the environment?
They can make the environment worse, like they put out the litter wherever they got, and sometimes that.
Okay, thank you. Sometimes